Hello. You're seeing me from a different angle today. I think I may have to put my hair up though because I'm absolutely sweating. Sweating, 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 sweating. You see my dumping ground. Dumping ground is everywhere. Me and my son. Photographs everywhere. I do hope this finds you well. It's an early one. I just went out to walk with my cacao and there was literally like a message straight there. Boom. As soon as I woke up, I'm just going to move you ever so slightly. Bear with me just a second. Let's have you looking at something other than my... Oh, that's better, isn't it? Other than my sewing machine. Honestly, the weather... It's so close here and it's so hot. Like literally really struggling to sleep at the moment. So just remember that everything that happens in the reading is for the reading. So this could be how you're feeling. You could literally feel the heat rising in your life. You could feel like something is heating up. Take it how it resonates because I'll say it again, everything that happens in the reading is for the reading. So I'm going to get into this deck today, which was the one I used for the Sagittarius full moon. And I'm using this one today because there's something in the Sagittarius full moon reading that will come through in this reading. They're joined in some way. That's what I'm being told. So if you haven't watched that one already, then maybe go back and watch that. Maybe refresh your mind. I don't know. There's something in there. Okay. So the feeling that I was getting was, is this right for me? So there could be an element of doubt. Can I just show you this? One of my amazing viewers sent me the most amazing package and sent me the Phantom of the Opera, and it's a little box and it has some lavender and a blue feather in it, and it made me cry when I opened it. Very, very special. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Yvonne. You know who you are. I keep trying to sit down to reply to I just keep getting so emotional, honestly. Handmade stuff with thought, and yeah, it just really gets me that someone has given their time and their energy to, just love it. Absolutely love it. I not that I'm not good at receiving, but I do get very shy, and I do get very like, it means a hell of a lot to me. So just want to put that into this reading. So we're going to start with my deck. This is the 8E. Do you know what? Why did I download a name that I can't even say? So this is the AEIOU Oracle. I'm getting tongue-tied, so that could be another thing that's coming up for you. Am I saying the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? You know, all those feels. And just to give you a heads up, if you haven't done already, please like, please subscribe, please comment. I love to know that you're here and that you're getting something from the readings. Feedback is so welcome. And tell me what you want to see on this channel. Tell me what works for you. Do you want to see shorter readings? Do you want to see more in-depth readings about certain topics? Like, oh, hi. Good morning. I don't even know whether it's morning where you are, but good morning. Feedback. What do you want to see? What do you want me to read on? Is there any topics that you are inclined to want to read into? I'm here. I am a service. I am here to be of service. So not use and abuse, but, you know, make me useful to you. that is my intention. Let me be useful to you. So the first card that we've got out is distillation. So this is the Sagittarius energy from the full moon is all about expansion. If you look into the traits of a Sagittarius, it's philosophy, it's travel, it's just expansion, explore. You know, like you've got the centaur, a man with the legs of a horse. You know, it's all about power. It's all about getting out there. It's all about travel. You've got plenty of energy to share with you. Help me find a good friend. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Maybe that might come up in the reading, because this is what it's all about: exploring new horizons, exploring new opportunities. Like the Sagittarius energy is just go, 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 go. Broadening, widening. You know, like if you think about the ideas and you know, the philosophy is you know, like taking everything into account. It's about broadening your belief systems. It's about understanding other people's belief systems. It's about incorporating other people's thoughts and feelings on things. And you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like I'm a Sagittarius, and I feel like one of the traits that I find in other Sagittarians when I'm interacting is optimism. Like it's just like let's just get on. Let's just you know, like if there's a problem, it's like let's find a way of working it out. It's not like let's focus on the problem. It's like let's find the opportunity in it. I've not been to church for a while, but they like these readings. Well, I, you know, right. I was brought up going to Sunday school every single. This is obviously coming up in the reading for for a reason. I used to go to church. I used to go to Sunday school. I was brought up with a mum who was just an absolute, a woman of God. That's the only way that I can say it. She was absolutely, to every cell of her body, she was a woman of God. And I believe that the cards are a divination tool to connect to the God source. I don't read on anything that is of a low frequency. There are some readers who do read on the lower frequencies. I don't fortune tell at all whatsoever. That's not what I do. I don't peer into people's lives. I don't think that is of integrity. I don't tell you how many kids you're going to have. I don't tell you anything like that, because I feel like that is all of the darker frequency, or I say darker, other end of the spectrum. I believe that every tool in this realm can be used as the God frequency, or it can be used as the opposing frequency. So that's my belief system. I believe I'm a child of God, and I believe that the gift that I use with my cards is to encourage people and help people. And I hope that sort of answers what you were saying about church. But I go to church, I say my prayers, I light my candles, I pray with people that believe in other gods. I have no rejection of any other faith. I'm pretty open, and I will sit with the Buddhist as well as I would sit with the Christian. Hindu. I work with people from all different religions. I hold space with all different religions. I'm really open to everything. If the church wants to boot me out, then that's absolutely fine. I find God in nature and in myself and in others. I think that's where God is. God is in each of us, not in the sky. And definitely some of the beliefs of the Bible. Actually, saying that, if you'd like to go and have a look at some of my work and my articles that I've written on the teachings of the Bible, I believe that the original teachings of God have been orchestrated for the dark side of things by people in power, and what's the word? Extract the real story from the scriptures and I write about it. So if you're interested, it's on my Instagram page, which is Everybody's Den, or you can find me on Brains Magazine. Yeah, that's something that I'm really interested in and what I write about, and I like to challenge the narratives that we've been set, because I don't believe that half the stories are what they were originally meant to be. I'm sure that was for someone out there. Me telling you that. Okay, so let's get into the energy of this distillation. So this is, where I was going was the Sagittarius energy of the full moon has been about expansion. And when we expand, we also have to deal with the things that come along with that. So there could be fear coming up. There could be, my thoughts anymore are different. And it's like, yeah, ask questions. Ask questions. Your messages are disappearing. I don't know whether that's intentional, but as soon as I'm reading them, they're disappearing. I don't know whether you're not wanting people to see them, but I'm just letting you know that they're disappearing. So with this expansion, with this sharing, maybe this exploring, there are feelings of doubt maybe that are rising up, you know, that feeling of wanting to, oh, am I doing the right thing? There could be feelings of, you know, showing yourself more clearly. Maybe you're stepping more into your authentic self, and that may feel uncomfortable. And then the feelings of like, maybe you have interacted with someone that you wouldn't normally interact with. This is just coming to me. And you have received like a comment that has made you feel that you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, or maybe someone, I'm hearing the word like freaked out, or someone acted in a way that you were a little bit like, oh shit, like, have I upset someone? Is something happening? Is this new me that I'm being affecting other people? You know, there's all these questions that may be coming up in your mind. And this is like, what they're giving me is like, this is an oscillating, constantly moving organic energy. You're going to have to keep moving and finding the edges and welcoming the discomfort and feeling into it and asking, like, inquiring with yourself as what is actually coming up for me in these moments. Is it my own fear? Is it their fear? Is it, you know, am I being seen clearly? Am I having to defend myself in some way? And this is quite real for me, because I went to an event last week and I was holding space, and someone actually made a judgment on me. And I've had to sit with it. So this is very, we're in it. That's the deck that I wanted to use. I've already got them out. So I want to go here. These are calling to me. I haven't had my hand on these all week, so they're wanting to come out and play. So we'll just get some more energy onto the table and see what this is about. We're already 14 minutes in and I haven't even got a message. Okay, so we've got the Death card in reverse, and this, everyone always freaks out when the Death card comes out. And it's like, this is just nature. This is the cycles that I was talking about. This is the oscillation. Something has to leave so that something can be reborn. So the Death card in reverse is basically saying something very new is coming in. The cycle has been let go. And I'm just so fucking on point. Excuse my language. So on point. Okay. So on the death card, they're just asking me to go into this card a little bit further. So you've got the Mexican, oh God, I can't remember her name. I hate when my brain doesn't. Okay. Is it Santa Muerta, the Lady of the Holy Death? It's the Mexican Day of the Dead. That's what they're bringing up to me. And it's like this is wanting to move out. Okay. So in reverse, death signals hesitancy and a resistance to change in your life. You might feel unable to accept what is happening or actively trying to avoid acknowledging it in the first place. Just because you don't want it to happen doesn't mean you'll prevent it from happening anyway. Remember, the fates lead the willing and drag the unwilling. So what they were saying to me in regards to this card was that this is the pulling in. It's so the Day of the Dead in Mexican culture is basically celebrating your ancestors, celebrating the people that have passed on. And it's like they're asking you to celebrate maybe the things that have gone wrong in your life, the people that have left your life, the people that you know had relationships and they're not there anymore. You know, like it's turning. This is alchemy, so it's turning the shit into fertilizer. My favorite tagline. So magic and black magic is bad. No magic is bad. It's up to the individual of how they use it. That's it. It's just a tool, in the same way that my mug is a tool to hold my cacao. This book is a tool to hold words. Everything in this realm is a tool. I am a tool. You can use me for good and you can use me for bad. It's that simple. It's up to the individual. That's how you can see whether someone is for the light or for the dark, for God or for the opponent. Right, okay. So there's lots that wants to come through. That's just spilling. We'll go back to this strength card in the reverse. So you may feel like you don't have, I'm hearing the word power to push this next part of your life into fruition. And I'm getting that there's a want to build something new from the strength card. Okay, can I have less, please? Nice, clear message, please. Nice, clear message. Try again, please. Nice, clear message. So if you put a spell on me and be into you and only you, that works. Just trying to figure it all out. So questions. No, I don't do stuff like that. I don't mess with anybody. No, that's not what I do. No. Nope. You will not find that kind of stuff here. Absolutely not. I don't mess with people. Nope. That's what I'm saying. I won't even tell your fortune. That's not what I do. That's not what I believe in. No. Okay, so we've got the Three of Spikes in the reverse and we've got the Knight of Spikes in the reverse. So there's definitely an element of healing that's happening. And I would say that there's something that you're not seeing clearly. Something that you're not seeing clearly. So we're going to go to this other deck because this is the deck that actually wanted to be used. I can feel it screaming at me from the sidelines. So something that you're not seeing clearly. Maybe this could be in regards to how you're viewing a individual, or I'm getting a frog in my throat, like a pinching. Maybe like scared to ask the question. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so this could be what am I getting from that? Let me just get another one. Can you tell me what the Ace of Cups in reverse is about, please? What is that in reference to? Okay, something that you haven't said. So there's a conflict. There's a conflict that you haven't dealt with. There's still an active conflict, and it is to do with this not seeing something clearly. 10 of Wands. A burden, and this is weighing hard. This is weighing quite heavy on you at the moment, and this could be causing the retraction. The Hermit in reverse. Okay, but this is... So if you have been in a period of keeping this to yourself, this is now moving out of the darkness, moving out of the shadows. You have or you will do, find the answers to what you have been seeking, but it's going to come from this exploration. I feel like your intuition is leading you in the right direction. I feel like this is sort of like a head and heart kind of decision. There's... Sorry, my neck is so tight. Ooh, this might be for the reading, actually. So I went to have a massage at this event, and it was really, really good. Really, really good. But it's actually made me feel so incredibly tight, because obviously she's moved a load of energy that's been trapped in my neck. And it's like, now my back's tight, now my shoulders are tight, now my, like, I feel like I'm in so much more pain, or not pain, but, like it's affecting me more after the massage. And it's like, this is the kind of energy that you're dealing with. It's like, because you've gone into this hermit mode and sort of tweaked some things, or made some changes, or made that expansion, or like pushed yourself to your edges, it's like it feels so much more uncomfortable and gritty, and yeah, I'm getting like, am I doing the right thing? What's happening? This is new. I'm getting like this feels different. It feels different. Okay, so we've got the Emperor. I'm not going to take those cards because they're just smashing out all over the place. So this is the Emperor that's flown out over the reading, and he's crossing the 10 of Wands, which is this burden. This Emperor coming out sideways is basically you standing in your fullness, in your power. I'm getting that you're taking control of the situation. Temperance, and creating balance and stability. But you're not quite seeing this yet. The Temperance wasn't all the way out of the deck. This is something that's coming. It's imminent. It's happening. It's like you've just dipped your toe into the water, and you're in a process of, like, I'm getting from the Temperance that you're trying different things. You're trying new tools. You're trying new ways of being. The Knight of Cups that's sort of coming out sideways. I feel like there's a romantic side to you. that's wanting to... Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. What's that in reference to? This is one of the tools. What's in her hand there? Bell. The bell's ringing. Romance. So the bell's ringing for romance. Queen of Coins in the reverse. Excuse me. If I could read that as a person. Or if I was reading that as you, there's like an instability at home. There's an instability at home, a lack of romance. Like, say, for example, if you are in a partnership, I feel like some attention needs to go at home to right this situation. This feels heavy over here, like it feels different. It feels separate. It feels I'm hearing damaging. This could also be with mum as well. I'm getting that. So there could be a relationship with mum that needs some attention. Or if I was reading this in regards to like a singles reading or something like that, I could say that they're, you know, like this feels like, let me just show you what's going on here. So these two cards over here, these have come out separate. They're like almost like a separate entity over here. It feels like a little pocket, a little what's the word I'm looking for? Like it feels like a can dragging. This feels like it could be relationship with mum. It could be relationship with partner. It could be relationship with home in general, or it could be a relationship with home in yourself. It feels difficult. And then we've got the King of Wands here with the Firebird. I feel like you're almost like flying away from this, moving on from this. There's that taking charge element of it. You're doing something about this. That's what I'm hearing in my mind. You're doing something about this. She's not afraid to be good. In 4 years, my ex just asked me what we are. Should I move on, or did anyone for 4 years? I think that's up to you. I can't tell you what to do about your relationship, young man. That's not my job. It's up to you. That's something else I won't do. Okay, so the King of Wands is that boss energy. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant as well that wanted to come out the deck. This I pulled this out. This is, please take everything in the reading. I mean, I try to talk through it as much as humanly possible to talk through what I'm doing. But if I miss stuff, you know, like, please pay attention to the reading, because as you saw me pull pull this out of the deck, this is the Hierophant. This is a sacred bond. So the Hierophant in this deck is the Buffalo Woman. Go look her up. She's really cool. This is a sacred connection to the land. This is a sacred connection to yourself. This isn't just a sacred connection to another person. Yeah. This is wanting something that is beyond like the veil, beyond illusion. And then we've got the moon in reverse. So the moon in reverse is basically, we've got so much Acarna energy out here already, just to point that out. The universe has had a hand in a lot of this. Like you're not working on your own. I feel like I need to say that. The moon in reverse is about bringing things to light. And I feel like it has to do with this. There you go, the Empress and the Fool. Well, that was nice and easy. There you go. The Fool and the Empress. Making a connection, a new beginning with the Empress. Now, the Empress doesn't have to, oh, we've got a divine connection out here. So if anyone is asking if it is for them, if it is in regards to a relationship, I would say if you feel like it's for you, then it is for you, because you've got the Fool, which is about new beginnings. And then you've got the Empress. And the Empress and the Emperor don't have to be for male and female, as in like man and woman. It's an energy. So the woman could be the Emperor and the man could be the Empress. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's an energy. Whoever embodies the strongest archetype of that card, that's what it is. So the Emperor, with him being on the tilt, this is coming, this is trying to get round. This is the thing that is being changing, the thing that needs to be take control of the situation, and not in dominance, but in I'm hearing reliance, relying on yourself. So this is the heart of the reading. We've got the Emperor, we've got the Temperance, we've got the Hierophant, and then we've got the Empress and the Fool and the Moon in reverse. So this, I would say, is the heart of the reading, the heart of the matter. Is this for me? The cards are saying if it's a sacred connection and it's something that is beyond beyond the veil, they're asking me to say that over again. Beyond the veil, beyond illusion, that there's no hiding, there's no trickery, there's no and they're saying, are you being that in yourself? That's what can you be honest with this individual? Can you be your truest, authentic self with this individual? And that, or with this job, it could be a job, like having a relationship with a job. Let me just check these messages. No, okay. Like what? I'm hearing what's going to come in for me. So we've got the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so it's more Acarna energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Literally loads of universal. And this is quite a big reading for someone. This is a really big confirmation for someone, but you're not moving forward on it. Oops. You're not moving forward on it. This is moving slow. Or maybe this is stopped altogether. Maybe there's a holding back. Ooh, that's what I'm getting more than anything. Maybe there is a holding back. Three of Cups. Okay, so there could be something in the way, someone, something. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a person. This could just be like your own mind that's getting in the way. It's just like a separate entity that is that is, what are they? Bear with me just a second. Something has gone quiet. Whether this is you or the other person, or something has gone quiet. I'm hearing spit it out. Like maybe this is the frog in my throat that I'm picking up on. There you go. That wanted to come out. So there feels like there's a loss of some description. Maybe a loss of opportunity, a loss of something didn't work out the way that you thought it would do. Someone feels like one of those parties, one of the individuals feel like there's something that's been lost, whether that's you, the other person, or this entity. So when I say entity, it could be a friend, it could be a partner, it could be a business partner. Put anything in there, and it literally could just be a belief system. It's just something that is being taken into account in regards to this relationship. So these two cards are like balancing in my hands. So we've got the Tower, big change, 10 of coins. So I feel like the big change is actually in this quiet time. This is what's made the epiphany, the explosion. Oh shit, this is actually my 10 of cups, the thing that I really, really want. So this is something that you desire. Your cups are like emotional, your emotions, basically. Your emotional well-being, your emotional intelligence. And this is the Tower. There's been an epiphany. It's like, oh shit, this thing is actually my 10 of cups. Like, and this is created movement. This is the happy ever after. This is like who I want to grow old with. This is, this is someone that I want to build a legacy with, could be. This is someone that I want to be my best friend. This is someone who I can imagine that's going to be in my life for, a really long time, like all those different kinds of feelings. This is long-term happiness, yeah? Tell me what to do. I can't tell you what to do, sweet pea. That's not my job. My job is just to validate where you are. And give you confirmation on your thoughts already. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Right, they're slowing things. Excuse me. They're slowing things down in the reading because they're asking me to go back to this little piece over here that we started off a little while ago. Now I'm going to show you because it will make more sense. So these are the two original cards that went off. This is like the difficult situation. Maybe this was home. Maybe this is a past relationship. Whatever it means to you, like it will be that. And the Tower and the 10 of coins and the King of Wands are like doing this little crescent moon around this. And I feel like this is almost in protection. That's the energy that I'm getting. And the protection is the Tower. So the Tower is creating this like epiphany in your mind, like boof, you've realized that the 10 of cups, and I'll show you the card because it will make more sense. You can see that the old couple here, there's a dog and a woman, right? You can be very, very different, right? Whether this is a friend, a business partner, whatever it is, you two can be very, very different. You know, like obviously that they're depicted here as a dog and a woman, but they're very, very old. And she's holding onto his shoulders and she's soothing him, you know, soothing his aches and pains. And that is the epiphany. That is the epiphany. And that is causing the King of Wands energy to sort of be ignited and to burst into like the Firebird. If you don't know the story of the Firebird, go and look it up. It's a really good story. And I actually performed it at my little school. It was really cute. But yeah, it's like this. I'm just seeing this like firewall of energy, like completely cutting this other storyline out of your energy. It's like this tower, this explosion of this epiphany is like, oh, I actually understand what a relationship can be or could be for me, or that I can have the relationship that I want. And when I say relationship, this doesn't necessarily have to be with another human being. It can be the relationship you have with yourself, you know, like to soothe yourself, find peace in yourself. If this individual is causing you to feel a certain way and causing you to feel unrest in your home, in yourself, in your temple, then that is not love. That's not the relationship that you need to be in. Business partner, friend, blah, blah, blah. I always feel like I need to say all the different options of what that could be, because a lot of readers just read on relationships, and your relationships are a reflection of who you are as an individual and how you are in your own home. If you're constantly picking relationships and tolerating relationships with drama, then that means you have conflict in yourself. Hope that helps. So this Firebird that is being released from this tower moment, from this fire, you can see it's so cool on the cards. The fire at the top of the tower, because the tower hasn't fallen. In lots of other tower tarot cards, you see the tower crumble. It's not falling, it's burning. And I'm just very aware that the burning is happening at the top, which is, let's go back to the original card. The bursting of the thought process. I can actually have something different. I can actually believe in something different. I can actually, you know, understand that anything is possible, that I can have any kind of relationship that I desire, you know. And then the Firebird is basically heading towards the sun, which in tarot is healing. So in this epiphany, you are actually seeing, oh yeah, I can actually have something different. And you're heading with more gusto and courage. That Seven of Wands so badly wanted to come out on top of your reading. I feel like there's been some deception. That's what I'm getting from that. Deception, the shadow maybe has been running the show a little bit in your world. But I feel like this is the thing. This is the little thing that's causing grit in the back of your mind. And this is just the shadow aspects of it. You know, like someone getting into your good thoughts and going, you don't really deserve that, blah, blah, blah. You know, like you don't really, you know, it's just that I'm just catching this guy here, like the little laughing, like, ah, ha, ha, you know, you don't have what it takes kind of thing. But I just see, I don't know whether this is like a coyote or something in the middle here, but I just see him like, I'm snatching my choice. I'm running with my choice. I'm going to go after the thing that I want. Yeah. But there definitely has been some deception. Bear with me. There's a call coming in. Oh, let me just. That's like someone that I really wanted to hear from as well. So everything that happens in the reading is for the reading. So make the call. Make the call. There's been some deception that needs, oh, that wanted to come out. Okay, so we're going, so the 6 of coins is flying out right at the top of the reading. This has been what it's been all about. This flew out right at the top of your reading. This is telling me the overarching energy of this reading, this Tao, is coming from a lack of balance in any relationship. It's either you're giving too much or you're not giving anything at all. Take it how it resonates, because the 6 of Cups is 6 of coins. Sorry, I keep saying 6 of Cups. 6 of coins is about everybody getting their fair share. It's having a reciprocal relationship, and this hasn't been the thing before. Over giving, over pleasing, that can be a thing for you. People pleasing, all that kind of jazz. And on the other aspect of that, have you been hiding from a relationship? Have you been expecting so much and not actually investing? So whatever works for you, please become aware of your relationship style, because that is the thing that is the epiphany, the lightning that's going to land into the in your mind. You know, like if something didn't work out, were you balanced in the giving and receiving of energy? Wow. Two of Swords in the reverse and the 4 of Swords in the reverse. So this is basically saying that there isn't a decision. There hasn't been a decision made. Okay, I'm getting the decision has been made. Sorry, I'm just... Okay. Misinterpreted. There has been a decision made, and you're coming out of this holding pen. Decision is made. You're coming out of the holding pen. You're coming out of the fire, heading towards the sun. Is there anything else that you want to finish on? Is there anything else to close? Is there anything else that would be helpful to close to any individual that is hearing my voice at the moment? Is there anything that will be useful to anyone that is hearing my voice? Ooh. There you go. Knight of Coins. You are prepared for the journey. That's it. All the preparation has been done. The Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he's ready to roll nonetheless. All the preparation has been done. Coming out of lack, new mindset. You're walking into the temple, the church, for that sacred relationship. You're walking into newness. Justice, and you're getting your justice, baby. Woo! Love that. Love that, love that. Woo! There you go. The world. I'm not even going to explain that because it's such a lovely image. Head to head. This is this. This is this. This is this. Head to head. Head to head. Look how they dance. Head to head. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. There you go. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful reading. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And with that, I am going to close with an oracle. Just to give you a little close. Justice, balance. He's standing. Whoa! Even missed that. On the justice card, he's standing on the yin yang there. Balance. Balance. Woo! With his justice, with his truth. That is those cards. I absolutely love reading with those cards. Love reading with those cards. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Okay, so Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Okay, so that is a good closer to this reading because there is healing that needs to happen. And we've got Mountain, stand your ground. So this is that Emperor energy. This is about standing in your energy, standing in your truth, standing firm to what you want and not settling. Wow. I really enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like to book a personal reading, if you want to buy cards, all that kind of stuff, you can find in the description box. I look forward to seeing you next time. And thank you so much for being here with me. I look forward to our next reading together. Take care.